Welcome to another edition of On the Move with We Cancerve. This show is all about young service leaders and how we're inspired to add a little more good to the world around us. So come along with us. We're on the move to make a difference.
Cooking is a great way to nourish time with family and friends. Today we are taking cooking outside for a quick, easy, and healthy picnic. Today we are making a spinach salad with strawberries, feta cheese, and poppy seed dressing. But first we gotta sanitize our hands. This meal is so easy to make, but first you gotta make sure to rinse off your spinach and your strawberries. Now, first we gotta put in our spinach. Next, we gotta put in our strawberries. Here. I love strawberries. Now, we're gonna put in our feta cheese, and we're gonna put as much as we want on it, okay? Now that should be enough for now, but you can always add more later. So now, we gotta put on the poppy seed dressing, the top off. Now we have a delicious salad ready for you to eat. Now, before we serve our meal, we must toss our salad so that all the ingredients mix together. Now, let's serve it. With our meal today, we will be having rotisserie chicken that you can get from your local grocery store to add a side of protein. Come and get it.
For dessert, we're gonna make a healthy, quick, and easy parfait. First, we're gonna add a layer of yogurt and then a couple blueberries that are already rinsed. And then we'll add granola that's already crushed in the package. And for another layer, we're gonna add more yogurt, a few more blueberries, and more granola. We're going to top it off with some more yogurt. And a strawberry. What a great way to end a meal.
Yummy.
Along with great food, amazing company, and lots of great activities, there are some other things to keep in mind in your backyard picnic.
Like sunscreen. You want an SPF of 15, 30, or better yet, 50.
Better yet, why don't we get stylish with a big hat and some nice sunglasses? Keep in mind, the sun's rays are most powerful from 10 to 4, so remember to relax and stay in the shade.
When it comes to summer days, stay hydrated. Water is the best source of hydration. Make sure to have lots of it on hand and in your system.
And you might have noticed that humans are not the only ones who like to play outside. Bugs do too. That's why you need bug sprays. And if you're in areas with tall grass and in the forest, be sure to check for ticks.
So don't let the bugs or the sun ruin your fun.
Time to dig in.
There's nothing like a good ice cream cone on a hot summer day, or any time of the year when you're craving something sweet, creamy, and delicious. And there's no better place for some old-fashioned ice cream than Bloom Dairy here in Bel Air. So we're gonna take a deep dive on how this ice cream goes all the way from the cow to my taste buds. Now that is some good ice cream. This isn't an ice cream cone. You can't eat my mic. I'm sorry. I hear you're responsible for some very delicious ice cream. Is that true? Not very talkative, I see. Well, maybe Belle Dallum from Bloom Dairy can help out. Hi.
Hi, so yes, Lori and her friends are responsible for making the milk that makes the ice cream at Bloom Dairy.
That's amazing. I gotta say, the ice cream tastes so good. Now, does all of Lori's milk go to making the ice cream?
Well, Lori doesn't make milk quite yet. She'll calve in December, and then after she has her calf, she'll make milk, and then that'll all go to the ice cream. But yes, all of our milk cow's milk goes into making our ice cream, cheese, and our processed milk.
That's amazing. And I see you have a lot of cows here. So are they all part of the milking process as well?
Yes, so these are all heifers behind us. So right now they're growing up, and then also once they calve, they'll join the milking herd and start producing the delicious ice cream.
Well, that's amazing. But I was wondering, how does the milking process even work? Because I know, like, do you need a pail, a little stool, some courage, and a cow that's not sure she trusts you?
Yes, well, times have changed a little bit. The trust is definitely still a factor. All of our cows, they like us a lot, they know us, they're very trustful. And so we milk our cows twice a day. It's all automated now. So we have a milking machine that hooks up to each teat on the cow's udder, and then it gently pulses the milk out of the udder, and it flows into our milk tank.
I was wondering if we could see how that works. Could we go see that?
Yes, so our milk cow barn is right over there, and so we can go check it out.
All right, let's head over. So we're here in the milking barn, and I see we have this piece of equipment right here. But what is it? Like, what does it do?
So this right here, this is the milker. So this is what milks the cows twice a day. So I can go over the process for you if you would like.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, so the first thing we do is we actually take a paper towel and we wipe off each teat of the cow to get off any debris, any shavings that may be on it. And then we take this sanitizing dip right here. This is an iodine dip, and we dip each quarter on the cow to sanitize it, each teat. And then we wait about 45 seconds. Then we take a new paper towel, we wipe that off, and then we actually squirt a little bit of milk out from each quarter to check to see if the milk has any abnormalities, make sure it's all good. And then after we do all of that, we then take the milk. So this right here is the milker, and so each one of these connects to a teat on the cow. And this line right here, this is the pulsation line. So it connects to a pipeline up here, and it makes it pulsate. So it's very comfortable for the cow. It feels good to let their milk down. And then this line right here, this provides the suction, and this is also where the milk flows through. So you'll see the milk flow through in this glass thing. It'll flow through these lines up to these pipelines right here, where this goes into our dairy room to the milk tank.
That is a lot of information. Thank you for all that. Now, I was wondering, like, how much milk does each cow produce normally?
So right now our cows are producing about 70 to 80 pounds of milk per day.
Okay, that's a lot of milk. So what happens after that? Like, where does this milk then go?
So after it goes into our milk tank, we'll transport the milk through pipelines actually in the ceiling of our barn, and then it'll go straight to our processing plant where we have tanks there that hold it, and then the milk is either turned into, we bottle the milk either as whole milk 2% or chocolate, or make cheese with it, or make it into ice cream mix for the store.
Well, let's head over there now.
All right, let's go.
What do we have here? Oh, hi, I'm Zach.
Hi, I'm Emmy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So this all looks really interesting. So can you walk me through, like, what this is?
Yeah, so this is my milk lab. This is where we test our milk to see if it has any antibiotics in it. So this is the antibiotic reader. This is the block warmer. And we'll take a milk sample from our tank and then shake it up a few times, let it warm up in the block warmer, and then put it in the snap test, let it run down, snap it really hard, and then insert it into the reader to see how much or if it is positive for antibiotics.
Well, that is like really interesting, and it's good to know that there's these methods in place to track that. You talked about a milk processing room. Can we go check that out?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
So this is our pasteurization room where all the milk is pasteurized. Behind us, you can see the HTST machine, which means high temperature, short time. That is what pasteurizes the milk. So the milk flows into the jar there. It begins to be heated up, then it shoots back to a homogenizer, and then comes back through, continues to be heated up for about 15 seconds, and then it is rapidly cooled back down and goes into a bulk tank behind us for storage until we're ready to bottle.
This is so intensive, and this looks so cool. Now, where's the ice cream made?
Well, that happens at the ice cream store. You want to head over there?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
So this is the final step of the magical ice cream process, and for this, I have to wear this magical hat. So, I'm here with Corey Perry, and he's going to walk us through how this all works.
Yeah, so our process of making ice cream, we're just going to take about 5 gallons of the mix that's made over at the plant. We're going to use, specifically for key lime, we've got some true lemon flavor, key lime flavor, then we're going to add some graham cracker crumbs to get like a cake level consistency. After that, we're going to put in the machine here, wait about 10 to 12 minutes for the ice cream to freeze inside. Then we'll be able to take it out and put it into some boxes over here.
Well, I think the only step after that is to get me an ice cream cone, so let's go do that.
Yep, exactly.
This flavor is key lime pie. It was made especially for the We Cancerve movement, and it's on sale from August 1st to September 30th, with a part of the proceeds going to the We Cancerve Pediatric Patients Assistance Fund at Sinai Hospital in Baltimore. So let's give it a try. That might be some of the best ice cream I ever had.
I think it's very sweet and makes me feel happy and vacation and makes me dance.
Wow, key lime ice cream makes me feel like I'm in Key West.
It reminds me of just like a hot summer day at the beach.
Oh, this is delicious. It is perfect after a cheeseburger in paradise.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm on vacation, but on a dance floor.
The citrus flavor just adds something really special to it.
It's actually pretty good.
This has been a family-owned farm since 1726, and the store's been here for 20 years. And I gotta be honest, this might be some of the best ice cream I've ever had. And trust me, I've had a lot of ice cream. I think it's time for a napkin though.
For most kids, summer is a time for long, hot days, filled with friends, adventure, and fun. That's why we created Camp Happy, to make sure kids whose families are not able to enroll them in a summer adventures can experience the joy and friendships of summer camp for free. We Cancerve started Camp Happy in 2015 as an on-site day camp full of outdoor and indoor adventures and great fun. We hosted guest presenters like cool scientists, naturalists, and soldiers, even a herpetologist. Can you guess what that is? We met creatures great and small and spent some quality time with trees, plants, rivers, and marshes. We added field trips over the years, ate lots of great food, played some challenging games, and made friends we'll never forget. But none of this would be possible without the adults who believe in our youth-led initiatives. That's why we are so thankful for companies like Stringfellow Management Group in Forest Hill, Maryland.
So SMG is an accredited association management company, and we work every day with groups just like We Cancerve. And so we're really excited to have a group here who has a board of advisors that is made entirely of kids under the age of 18.
SMG hosted our carnival game construction event recently to help us build Camp Happy games, aimed at increasing the fun quotient of our Camp Happy experience.
And we're excited to help encourage them in what they are doing and help build their skills as they are looking to graduate high school and go on to college.
We're making a guessing box, so we're gonna have candy in here, and then the kids can guess the number of the candy in the jar, and if they win, they get the candy.
So right now I'm cutting out the chips and pieces for a big tic-tac-toe board that we're making.
We're coloring in these graphics for the We Cancerve Carnival event.
I am coloring crispy popcorn.
And I am coloring my chips with a tasty yellow.
I'm making a makeshift cardboard box game. It's like a beanbag call.
This year, we are joining with the Ronald McDonald House in Baltimore for a special Camp Happy Carnival, bringing the camp experience directly to critically ill children.
I'm doing this because it feels important to help those who need it. I'm so excited to be working with Camp Happy and all of the children.
I'm really proud to be helping kids my age through some really tough times right now.
Camp Happy is such a blast. All the kids always have so much fun.
Be sure to follow us on social media and check out the fun times we have planned for area children.
The beach is a great place for fun, for sun, and for dipping our toes in chilly lake, pool, and ocean water. But I recently learned that the beach can be a really scary place for a kid fighting cancer. Public beaches and pools can harbor germs and bacteria that lead to infection. And this can be harmful to kids fighting cancer because their immune systems aren't strong enough to fight back against infections. But we found a way to bring the beach to them. At a recent event in Abingdon, Maryland, Girl Scouts from Troop 4125 adopted our Beach in a Bucket project and filled beach buckets with fun summer items that kids might take to the beach. They stuffed the buckets with sunglasses, an inflatable beach ball, beach toys, bubbles, sand art, stickers, and a thick thread to make friendship bracelets. This project was inspired by a real-life situation our founder, Grace Colwood, experienced when she was 9 years old. She was hospitalized for a long time during a snowstorm, and her mom got an idea to create a beach party for her. Beach in a Bucket is so popular that the We Cancerve movement has never hosted a stuffing party for this project. It's all been supported exclusively by other youth groups who love the idea and support our mission.
So we made with my Girl Scout troop 4125, because we're brownies, so we made Beach in a Bucket for people who are in the hospital, so we can't exactly bring, they couldn't go to the beach, so we brought the beach to them.
Beach in a Bucket is a great way to bring a little bit of beachy fun to a sick kid just until they're well enough to handle the sun, the surf, and the sand between their toes.
Do you know a young person making a difference in the world of food? Then meet Natalie Dietz from Abingdon, Maryland. Thanks to her volunteer service as a member of We Cancerve's all-youth leadership team, this amazing 13-year-old is one of Hormel Foods' 2024 10 Under 20 Food Heroes. Natalie is a regular supporter at our food projects and has hosted a few of our cooking demo segments for this TV show. This spring, she teamed with the local church and got 100 family-sized cereal boxes to donate to our breakfast bags for children experiencing food insecurity. We Cancerve is super proud of Natalie and the work that she's doing to bring healthy, nutritious food to area youth who need it. She's the third We Cancerve leader recognized by Hormel. In 2020, We Cancerve's founder, Grace Colwood, was named an inaugural 10 Under 20 Food Hero. And in 2023, our chairman of the board of advisors, Zach Viasta, that would be me, was named a Hormel Food Rising Star. Visit our website to learn more about Natalie's story and how you can get involved in our food projects.
What comes to mind when you think of home? Maybe you think of safety, comfort, security, a warm bed, and people you're closest to. For families that can't afford to buy a house to call their own, renting is often the best option, and families with young children are at greater risk of eviction than families without children, threatening the stability that's so important for growing and nurturing. At every income level, households with children are more likely to receive an eviction judgment than households with no children. In our country, it's babies and toddlers who are most at risk of eviction, with children under 5 making up the largest group whose households have had an eviction filed against them. The risk is even greater for Black children and their mothers, with about a quarter of Black children under 5 in rental homes facing an eviction filing. For landlords, children often bring unwanted risk. They make noise, they draw on walls, they require lead testing. And even though the Fair Housing Act protects families with children from discrimination, when a family falls behind on rent, a landlord can opt for eviction over a child's sense of security. The effects of housing instability can be seen far beyond the home, leading to delays in kindergarten readiness, in attention and behavior challenges, in delayed cognitive skills, in challenges with information processing, and in depression and anxiety. What kids do have going for them is resilience. And what we have going for us is awareness, understanding, and compassion. Working to make the lives of children facing housing insecurity better, no matter what the circumstances, is one step we can take to ease the awful feeling of having no place to call home. The fight against cancer is far beyond words. That fight takes unimaginable strength, willpower, focus, belief, and an amazing team of personal coaches, like medical staff, friends, and family. And you, the community, join us in the fight for more in 2024. By supporting the We Can Serve Pediatric Patient Assistance Fund at Sinai Hospital in Baltimore. Our fund helps cover necessities like out-of-pocket medical expenses, public transportation, gift cards for groceries and gas, and more, so families can focus more on their children and their cancer fight instead of worrying about the cost of care. This fight is personal. I fought my battle with cancer and won. Please help We Can Serve help other kids fight theirs.
Thanks for hanging with us and learning about ways that you can get involved, get engaged, and make your community stronger, safer, and better.